Guys, what is up? It's Saturday. I am working right alongside you today in funeral service, and I consistently have been bringing up the topic of data. So as we continue to meet families on a daily basis, you figure in an at-need setting, let's just say there are an average of 3 people in the arrangement conference. That's significant loss affecting those 3 people most significantly, and that's why they're there at the table with you, making at-need arrangements. If you serve 200 families a year, and for the folks that are from the non-funeral world, 200 families being that there's 200 actual deaths that have contacted that particular funeral home to care for that family. So if we have 3 people in the arrangement room, over the cycle of a year, we have an average of 200 cases or 200 families that we're assisting through that difficult time. That produces an average, let's say, of 600 contacts per year that our funeral home is having some sort of relationship with on the at-need side. So data being that we're taking their information in, and then what, in a responsible fashion, are we going to do with that data moving forward? And number one, I always recommend that whoever you work with that stores your data, ask what their policy is on storing that data and who has access to it, and if they intend to sell that data. And what I talk a lot of times about funeral homes about is what to do with that data in a meaningful way to stay in touch with families following the at-need experience. Let's just use an example. So death occurs 6 months down the road, that you want to inform that particular family that you're having your memorial service during the holiday season, and you want to invite them, and you want to invite them both from an email, maybe a ringless voicemail, maybe a letter certified in the mail that provides them a formal invite. Having that data in a nice, tidy area within your business is so much more beneficial than a lot of things. So my number one thing that I've been talking a lot about with funeral homes this week is, where are you in your data journey? Is your house tidy? And if we wanted to use this tomorrow to talk about an upcoming lunch and learn where we may do some of those similar things, like send a ringless voicemail or send an invite via the CRM, a certified letter through the CRM, or a text message to existing families that we have a relationship with. Super easy and super, super meaningful to the families that you have a relationship with to receive information on a consistent basis from you. So I encourage you to look at where your data is now. Is it tidy? Can you use it to communicate effectively with the families that you serve? If you need help with that, I'd love to have, again, that no obligation conversation. But until then, enjoy this beautiful weather. If it's anything like where you are, where I am. And we always appreciate all the work you're doing, especially on the weekends. And if you find time to be with your family tonight, please do that. It's a beautiful day. Thanks again for all you do. And as always, thanks for showing up.